Welcome to the Chiro-Practical Podcast, Season 1, Episode 1. I'm Dr. William Hatten, your host and owner of Hatten Family Chiropractic, and I have with us my amazing, my awesome, my award-winning co-host, All-Star.
Yes, I'm all of those things.
You sure are, girl. How are you? I heard. What is the latest award that you've won?
Oh, there were so many. I didn't have the ability to count them. It wasn't a Grammy.
Oh, not yet, anyway.
Wasn't. Oh, best Beyonce I can be.
Ooh, I love it. So each week we are going to be stretching the truth with words from the curb that All-Star has picked up, talking smack about chiropractic mostly. And
this isn't me talking.
That's what she always said.
It's from the streets.
Yeah, the streets. And we're going to share some really heartwarming stories and hopefully have you laughing along with us as we go through this podcast. So, what's the first myth I need to dispel, All-Star?
Okay, so word on the streets,
right? Hit me.
Is that chiropractic care hurts?
What? Chiropractic care hurts?
I said word on the street is that chiropractic care hurts.
Hurts. Wow.
Not rent a car. Hurts. Like Hurts.
There's that spelling bee. I love it. She won the DeKalb spelling bee, y'all. She is a speller. So I really appreciate you giving me the chance to talk about this because I'm going to give this one a semi-truth, okay? Chiropractic care itself, the adjustment itself is totally painless. However, it is a manual therapy, right? It is something where I'm going to put my hands or an instrument or use my special table to work on an area where you're having a problem, right? So more than likely, if you're coming to see me, you are already in pain. And if I need to work on the area, especially applying a manual therapy, then that may be tender. So is a chiropractic visit totally painless? Maybe not, but it would not hurt if you were not already in pain, right? There's no extra pain that is coming from the chiropractic treatment. And so the way that I like to explain it to people is if you had a bruise and somebody poked you in the bruise, would that hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's a bruise.
Sure. But if somebody poked you with the same force and you were not bruised, you'd be like, why are you poking me?
Right.
Right. Same idea with chiropractic care. So it wouldn't be any worse than somebody poking a bruise.
Oh, okay. That's better than what I thought.
Yeah. So I'm going to give that semi-true.
Some of y'all was lying. Okay. Some of y'all was lying.
That is the moral of the story. So speaking of getting people out of pain rather than helping, I thought I'd give you the first crack of the week. Are you ready?
Crack it.
Yes. Okay. So I have this amazing patient. I love her so much. She's been coming to see me for a long time. And she came into the office the other day and she came in hobbling up in here. She could barely walk. And she goes, Doc, you got to fix me. I'm a mess. And I said, well, what happened, girl? And she goes, well, it was my husband's birthday the other day. And I decided I'd give it up. And I said, well, congratulations. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And she goes, well, I'm not enjoying it now because he fucked my hip out of place. And I said, what? And she goes, yeah, I can't walk. I hadn't been able to walk since the other night. And I said, well, my God, girl, that's terrible. So I got her in here on the table and I worked on her hip. I worked on her low back. It turns out he really did a number on her. He stretched some of those tendons, got things a little bit out of place, kind of strained some of the muscles in there. We got her adjusted. We got her fixed up. We did some therapy and girl, she was ripped out of the plastic like she was brand new. She was ready for round 2. She left out of here clicking her heels. And by the way, her shoes always match her outfit. I don't know what that was, but that was exciting.
Oh, hell no.
There's some like gremlins in here.
Producer problem. Sorry. It's episode 1. We'll get past this.
I can't work like this. I'd like to talk to my union rep immediately.
Yeah. So have you ever had anybody suck you out of shape?
No, I'm built for it tough. But I mean, it sounds enjoyable / bad at the same time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never want someone to love me into dysplasia. You know what I mean? Like I'm weird like that. I just want my joints to do what they're supposed to do.
Sure.
And not do what they're not supposed to do.
Yeah. I'm into that.
She's not. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to make love to my husband and then have to call Aflac. That's the type of relationship I want to be in.
I get that. But poor thing, I guess she likes it rough. I don't know what to tell you. But we but we got her ready to go, and she is living life and being her best self, and that is the way to be.
Yeah, I agree. Afterwards,
Mhm.
totally agree. Y'all gotta be careful with anniversary ass.
You know. All right, how was that crack of the week, All-Star? Yeah, did it just tickle you in all the right places?
I mean, it tickled me. It bucked her up, but it tickled
Ain't
me.
that the truth? Well, I want to take time to tell you about the last part of the segment. We are going to be giving away a keyword every week at some point during the episode. So you have to make sure you listen to the whole thing. I'm looking at you. And go ahead and head on over to my website, www.drwilliamhatten. And that doctor is just DR, not doctor spelled out. So drwilliamhatten.com. Click on the podcast link, find the keyword tracker, make sure you download it, and then you're going to be able to fill out every single word as we go along during the week. And after week 12, once you've got it all filled in, send it back to us. We're going to be doing a drawing on New Year's Day, and the winner is going to win a grand prize worth $200.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. So tell us our first keyword, and let's get this party started.
The key word is regular.
Ooh,
That's regular.
somebody's had their Metamucil.
That's why I'm regular.
Will you spell it?
I'd love to. That's REGULAR. Regular.
Yeah, it's like getting your hip fucked out of socket is not regular.
But it does happen. And I'm here to fix it when it does.
If it happened on a regular basis, there would be no hip. It would be a hip, a hop, a hip. The hip would be
Hippity-hoppity.
okay.
It won't stop.
Hers did. Did you hear what he just said? She hobbled in here.
Ooh, she was struggling.
Lord.
I know. Poor thing. She's got bad knees, though. That might be the start of it.
If she had been on her knees, her hip wouldn't have been knocked out.
Well, she started on her knee.
No.
Anywho, while you have been listening to today's episode, you could have come on into Hatten Family Chiropractic and had your own adjustment and started your own journey to better health and wellness. So make sure you are following along every Wednesday, wherever you get your podcast, when we drop them at noon, so you can continue to listen to all of our myths and misconceptions as we burst those bubbles and laugh along with us as we share stories from the practice. So make sure you're listening, make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, make sure you've told a friend, several neighbors, several aunties, anybody around, get them to listen, get them to like, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.